Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to Cooking with Efya, where we make Ghanaian dishes the traditional way simple, flavorful, and full of love. Today, I'm bringing you one of my all time favorites authentic palm nut soup, cooked with assorted meat, fresh crabs, and that rich palm base that makes every sip unforgettable. You will love this one. So all you have to do is to wear your apron and let's start cooking. Before I start cooking, let me show you all the proteins that I'll be using today. I'll be using some cow feet and also some salted pork. Next is the wele and also fresh meat, and I'll also be using some salted beef as well. And lastly, I'm also going to be using some crabs, but I'll be adding the crabs to the soup later. So now I'll add everything into a clean cooking pot, one after the other, except the crabs. I'll save those for later so they stay nice and firm. So once the meat is in, it's time to season properly. I have some blended onions, garlic, and ginger. This is what gives our soup a rich base and helps soften the meat as it steams. Now I'm adding some tomato paste and also some aromatic shrimp seasoning and salt to taste. Don't forget, aroma seasoning is the best spice on market right now, so go grab yours. Thank you so much. Now let's go in with enough water. Yes, enough water to steam the meat properly and also makes it more juicy. And we're going to cover the pot and allow it to steam gently on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes. You will notice the meat releasing its own natural juices, forming a flavorful stock at the bottom of the pot. This step is very important because it builds that deep meaty taste before we add the palm nuts base. So as you can see from your screens, it's looking absolutely good and very mouth-watering. Stir well, cover and allow it to simmer for a few minutes. Now that our meat has steamed beautifully, now then comes in the heart of the dish, a palm nut extract. I'm using fresh palm nut extract, rich, creamy, and full of that deep orange color. So now let's pour in the palm nut juice, and from there we're going to continue to our next stage. Now once that is going on, don't forget as well to give this video a thumbs up and also do share this video to your lovely friends and family so they get to see this amazing and inspiring recipe as well. Thank you so much. So now it's time for us to add in our fresh crabs. I always add them at this stage so they don't overcook but still soak in the flavor. Right after the crabs, I'll go in with some fresh pepper, fresh onions, fresh tomatoes, and some prekese. The peppers bring heat, the onions add sweetness, the tomatoes balance the richness, and the prekese gives that unique Ghanaian aroma and herbal taste that sets the soup apart. Now we're going to let everything boil gently together. As it cooks, the vegetable will soften and their flavors will slowly release into the palm nuts base. After about 10 to 12 minutes, you will notice the onions, the tomatoes are soft, and the pepper skin begins to loosen. So that means they are ready to blend. So I'll carefully remove the vegetables, that's the tomatoes, onion, and pepper, and set them aside in a blender. So next we're going to blend them smoothly into a fine puree and then pour it back into the soup. This helps thicken the palm nut soup naturally, giving it a rich velvety texture without losing any of that flavor. Don't forget as well to rinse your blender because we don't want to leave anything out. Now stir everything together very nicely, and then we're going to add some garden eggs. And the garden eggs add a mild bitterness that balance the richness of the palm nuts oil perfectly. You can cut them into half or leave them whole if they are small. As they cook, they soften and slightly melt into the soup, adding natural thickness. And definitely I'm going to be enjoying this soup with some fufu, so obviously I'm going to go in with some okra. You can totally omit this too if you don't want it. Okay, now let everything simmer together for about 20 to 30 minutes until the oil fully rises to the top. The meats are tender and the flavor is just perfect. If the soup gets too thick, add a bit hot water. If it's too light, allow it to reduce uncovered for a few minutes. Whilst our soup is cooking, I want to use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos and also liking, commenting, sharing my videos. I am very grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. Once everything is cooked, you will see that lovely layer of palm oil floating gently on top. That's when you know your soup is done. And that is it. Our authentic Ghanaian palm nut soup is ready. Now we're going to serve it hot with fufu. You can also enjoy this with some rice ball, banku, or boiled yam, whatever your heart desires. Now let's serve ourselves and enjoy. You all are invited. Trust me, this soup tasted so good and I hope you're going to try. Let me also know in the comment section what you think about this palm nut soup, and I'll be very glad to read all your amazing comments down below. Thank you so much for cooking with Efya. If you love this recipe, do share, like, and comment, and also subscribe for more authentic Ghanaian dishes. See you in the next video, and remember, good food is made with love. Bye.